Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
It's a shotgun run call. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Now they call a run. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. They couldn't stop him there. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Now it's second down here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Bursts into space. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Nussmeier. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He finds some space. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Space. It's Frazier. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Branch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. What a catch! And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The back's got it again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand?
21, Georgia 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Frazier.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Testing the right side here.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Berry. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it, and no for a first down. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. That's reeled in. It's Watkins. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Fires this throw and is intercepted. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll give it to the back. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sure hands, it's Brown. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The defense has got it.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Offense in a split backfield now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab behind the line. It's McCray. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Caught behind the line. It's McCray. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Quick throw to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Refusing to be stopped on this play. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
And that is the quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Dobbs. What an amazing comeback here.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Tigers. And that will give them the lead now. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, LSU. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gives it to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback.
Broken tackle still going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Boy, speed and blocking, speed and blocking. What a call to get their guy moving east and west, pick up the first down and some ground at the same time.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Ball handed off. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Catch made on the right side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Georgia.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Durham. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
And here we see the quarterback read the second level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
First down and 10 now. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run. But Corrallin for no gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They call the counter play here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Tigers. Great connection there for 6 points. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget, Kurt.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Dogs will crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Quick throw to his receiver. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Throws to the tight end. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
You try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The offense needs 10 yards on this 4th down to keep the drive going. And he drops back in the gun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. It's an option look. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. The pass rush closing in. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. At the 30. The 20. At the 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Trying to find room. It's buried. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but that first time will be decisive and give us our new conference champs.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He's brought down out at the 46. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other